Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On 1st down, they go with Jacobs again. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Jacobs again.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
To Joe. Throwing his car on 3rd down, and that will be incomplete.
I'll tell you what, these last couple of drives, much better from a defensive perspective. They gave up a touchdown on the opening drive, and then after forcing a punt on their last possession, it looks like they're going to get the football back again.
This is taken at about the 14. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. And it's been a good game for him to this point, Charles. They're winning on the scoreboard. They got to be feeling pretty good.
And it's always fun for them when they're not just winning on the scoreboard, but they're contributing in a big way. You see him throwing touchdown passes, watching this video here. It's got to be a fun time for him and a relaxed time because nothing is pressing.
Relaxed, cool, calm, collective, all those things describing him right now. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. He'll have a 1st down past the 40, and he takes it all the way up to the 47. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. A nice throw right there, Charles, and this is a quarterback who said he wants to take this team to the playoffs because he was asked this week, what do you want more? You want to go to the playoffs, or would you rather win Rookie of the Year? I think we would understand why he would say, let's get to the playoffs.
Well, it's a smart play.
And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Chris Manhertz, 53 yards. And the Panthers, they widen their lead.
So whatever happened to rookie quarterbacks taking time to adjust to life in the NFL? Because this guy looks like he's been doing it for about, 7 years? 4 touchdown passes? That's not something rookies are supposed to be doing with the ease in which he's doing it.
Slide for the PAT.
For the point after.
He knocks it through. It's 28-7. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And Carolina scores to cap it off.
Joey Slye to kick off for Carolina.
Joey Slye now to kick off after the touchdown. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard
time again to see Josh Jacobs and this Vegas offense operate. They've given him some touches. They haven't had a lot of success on the ground. Do you maybe keep going to that well, or do you mix it up more?
I think you mix it up more, try to loosen things up. Get the defense to react to other people, other plays, but don't forget about it. That's your horse. You know, Secretariat lost twice in his career.
So educational. That's very true, kids. Look it up. On 1st down, Carr. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
And the Raider first.
It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series, and they need a big adjustment here to try and put some points on the board.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
It's a gain of 30.
Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game, and if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well. They'll get a few stops.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Ball carrier.
Ball on the 8, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Shotgun now for Carr. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line.
Well, that's the second time he's been sacked so far in the first half, and if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so they can throw the football.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. He'll find Williams on the slant. And they'll get him down short of the first down, right on the 10-yard line.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry? Ball gets tipped in the air, because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
Makes the score Panthers 28, Raiders 10.
So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them will give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
Taken in at the 3. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
There's DJ Moore as he and the rest of the offense head back out there, making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but he's shredding defense, is getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
To throw on 2nd down. Henson got his man, Robbie Anderson. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 15 yards on the play, first down. CD, I tell you what, really impressed with this young quarterback off the field. He was telling us when he was in college, he used to have a weekly dinner with his receivers, tight ends, and linemen. And that's something that he wants to carry forward to the NFL, just that chemistry and getting with them off the field a lot.
It allows them to know him not just as a quarterback and a rookie trying to learn the game. They get to know who he is as a person. And let's face it, when you really get tight with a guy, there is more performance that's expected from everyone, and you produce a little bit more because you care about that person. What I liked was in the offseason, how traveled from place to place trying to get to know these guys. He put that bonus money to good use.
And you could see it down on the field pregame, just the inside jokes, how familiar they are with one another. It's going to pay dividends. Operating from the gun, Henson. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Incomplete. Intended for Chris Manhertz. Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. From the gun, Henson. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal.
Operating from the gun, Henson to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Intended for Curtis Samuel. Incomplete. Brings up 4th and goal.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. They go for it on 4th and goal, but then winds up incomplete. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And the Raider D, they get the football back. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. The white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season. So let's take our first trip around the NFL. We'll get started over at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. And it's the Seahawks who are out in front in the second quarter. Philip Dorsett, 2 touchdown catches on the afternoon. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And they currently trail the visiting Philadelphia Eagles. Marquise Goodwin, a touchdown reception. Lastly, we head to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough to check on the Patriots. And right now, they have the lead over the visiting Dolphins. Julian Edelman up near 100 yards receiving with a touchdown as well. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone.